This is for Year 10 Methods Pathway. It's looking at 3.6 and factorising using one of the special rules to do with difference of two squares. Now we remember in difference of two squares that if you've got a squared minus b squared, it's going to be a minus b times a plus b. And we'll notice in question 1 that's the same as p squared minus 2 squared. So p minus 2, p plus 2, that's all good. Here, I can always take out a common factor first. So take my common factor of 5 out. That will give me 16 minus m squared, which is 4 squared minus m squared. So 5, 4 minus m, 4 plus m. And lastly, in question number 1, in this example, I've got 6m all squared minus 5n all squared. So 6m plus 5n, 6m minus 5n. Now in question 2 and 3, there's similar steps, except we need to be careful. They're slightly altering the same structure of a squared minus b squared. I have x plus 2 all squared minus 3 squared. So it's going to give me x plus 2 in the first spot of my two brackets. Then I'll have plus 3 minus 3. And then I can simplify that further and say that's x plus 5. And that's x minus 1. So in my second example, I'm going to have 6 and 6 in the first spot. However, I'm going to have plus and I'm going to have minus. But what the square root of p plus 1 squared is p plus 1. I'm going to put a bracket around it because of this negative. So I've got 6 plus p plus 1, which is 7 plus p. And I've got 6 minus p minus 1, which is 5 minus p. And in the third example, I've got a common factor of 5. So remember, always take out common factors first. 5 outside of bracket x plus 3 all squared minus y squared. And I can see my difference of perfect squares inside here. I've got 5, 2 brackets. In the first position will be x plus 3. And then plus or minus y. And since I can't simplify those in any way, that's my complete answer. And lucky last that I'm going to do here, even though I can't take the square root of 2, I can use the rule which says x plus root 2 minus root 2. In this example, I've got I wouldn't take out a common factor because I don't have a common factor, but that's going to give me 3p, root 2, plus 1 of them, minus 1 of them. And in this case, I will take a 5 out as a common factor. So 3x squared minus 9, and that will be 5 root 3x, and 3 plus 1 of them minus 1 of them. So 3 examples there where we are using the idea of difference of two squares when the form slightly changes, but we still apply the same rule. And always remember, take out your common factors first.